What's up everybody? Welcome back to Einstein Explains, and in this video we're going to be diving into a technology that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, but I assure you it's very much real. We're going to be talking about NanoPrintek's dry multi-material printing. This revolutionary technology might just redefine the way we think about printing, manufacturing, and even creating in general. You ready? Well, let's get started. First up, let's talk about NanoPrintek. This company is at the forefront of innovation with its revolutionary dry printing technology. Unlike traditional wet printing, where you need messy and often toxic inks, NanoPrintek lets you print directly from the solid material itself. This totally eliminates the need for liquids and inks. All we need is the solid material, such as a ceramic, metal, semiconductor, and so on, and we can print whatever we want from that. And it's not just for the heck of it. This technology has applications ranging from biomedical devices, electronics, energy storage, and so much more. Alright, let me break this down a bit more. Traditional wet printing has some serious drawbacks, such as formulating specialized inks, clogging, dealing with storage issues, and post-processing. The list goes on and on. Not to mention the environmental impact of all these solvents and additives. Well, dry printing eliminates these hurdles by generating nanoparticles on demand. Imagine taking a solid copper plate and transforming it directly into printable nanoparticles. It's efficient, eco-friendly, and incredibly versatile. Okay, now that we actually understand how big of a deal this technology is, let me actually explain how it works. And trust me on this, it's as cool as it sounds. We're going to be taking concepts from physics, combining it with engineering to create a product that's going to improve the way that we print forever. This process can be broken down into 3 major steps. Step 1 is where you load the solid target material that you want to start printing from into the printer. Say you wanted to print a sensor out of conductive material, but in some locations needed an insulative material so the conductive lines don't overlap. Well, don't you worry, because that's not a problem at all. Just take both of your materials, the conductive and the insulative, throw it into the target carousel, and you can begin printing. This technology allows for multi-material printing, meaning you can get your different materials and print one circuit at the same time without having to go in and change stuff. It's all automated all at once. It's crazy, isn't it? And when I say you can load any solid material that you want into this printer, I'm not lying. Say you have a pet rock and for some reason you want that rock to have some rock kids of its own material in there. Well, all you do is grab your rock, put it into this target holder, and you can start printing from it. I'm not lying. The only type of solid material you can't print with this technology are biological materials. And that's because it tends to burn up in this next step, which is nanoparticle generation. In this step, using advanced laser technology, the printer transforms that solid material into pure nanoparticles that are ready to be printed with. And now last but not least, the final step is this process called laser sintering. Here, a high precision laser fuses the nanoparticles onto the substrate, which is the material that you want to do the printing on. This substrate can be a wide variety of things. Say you wanted to print some flexible electronics for some biomedical applications, well, you can print on flexible polyamide. Say you wanted to create a one-time use sensor or antenna and then you wanted to throw it away later without creating much environmental waste, well, just go ahead and print it on biodegradable paper. You can literally print on paper. It's crazy. And of course, you can print on different metals, ceramics. The possibilities are just endless with this technology. Now that we understand the hype behind NanoPrintek and the overall process of their printing mechanism, I'm going to talk about one of the coolest applications that has been nearly impossible with prior printing techniques, which is in-space manufacturing. Picture this. You're out in space hundreds of miles above Earth, and you need to repair a satellite. Well, traditional printing methods are not going to work with this one. But with NanoPrintek's dry printing technology, you can print sensors, electronics, and even structural components all in zero gravity. You don't have to worry about these messy inks floating around, and you don't have to store these inks anymore too, because most of these inks, they're made with these chemical formulas that cannot withstand the extreme conditions of space. And this dry printing technology isn't just environmentally friendly down here on Earth, it's even environmentally friendly up there. Right now, there's tons of junk floating around in space. You got these old satellites that have been decommissioned and aren't being used anymore, just orbiting space, doing nothing. Well, all this debris is mainly just hunks of solid material. And NanoPrintek, if you remember, prints whatever you want from solid material. So we can just reuse and recycle. We can take all this waste that is doing nothing in space and create what we need and what we want in real time. And lasers work perfectly fine in space. When we don't have to go down to Earth anymore, whip up some crazy chemical formula with who knows what type of additives, taking all that time, taking that back up to space for it to not even work up there, when we can just use NanoPrintek's printing technology, grab all this waste that's available in space to print whatever the heck we want in real time. There you go. That is why this technology is so crazy. It's like having this high-tech workshop in orbit ready to be used whenever you need. And all I just said isn't just pure theory and speculation. This technology is actually being explored to be used in future space missions. How cool is that? I've got to admit, the potential of NanoPrintek's technology is just off the charts. It's going straight into space, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's sustainable, innovative, and ridiculously versatile. Whether you're a researcher, a manufacturer, or just a normal tech enthusiast like me, this printing technology could be a game changer for you. Well, that's it for this episode of Einstein Explains. If you found this video as exciting as I did, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this printing technology. Honestly, what would you print if you had one of these amazing machines? Because it does seem that the possibilities are endless and just being explored more and more. Well, till next time, peace.